G'day you good motherfuckers, the Butts Man here, hope you're doing well. The other day I saw that hashtag I stand with lesbians was trending worldwide on Twitter. Now, I don't know if you know this about me, but lesbians are one of my passions. I support lesbians everywhere I can, and that's why at this moment where I saw this hashtag trending, I took a moment away from the Pornhub category of lesbians and I shut my browser down and I really looked into it. So what in the world was the world talking about that had a trending topic? I stand with lesbians trending worldwide. Was it a short haircut competition? Was it a dildo competition? Maybe a penalty shootout? Why was I stand with lesbians trending? Well, you may think it's all sunshine and fingering. Well, let me tell you this, motherfucker, it's not. This hashtag is not a good thing. Hashtag I stand with lesbians. Anyone supporting this hashtag is vile. You all disgust me. You're all transphobic okay? That's interesting. Let's see where this goes. Some women have penises, and if you won't sleep with them, you're transphobic. Open wide, come inside. It's 2021. In my time researching lesbians, you could call me the David Attenborough of lesbians. I haven't seen too many dicks being used. I've seen the occasional strap-on, but why would you need the strap-on if they had dicks? Let's Google modern lesbians and find out what this is all about. She, her, lesbian, 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 lesbian. Okay. I can sort of understand why the lesbians are a bit pissed. This is the new front line of the gender wars. The biologically born women who are attracted to women are now being called transphobic if they don't want to have sex with dudes who transition into women who then like women. Obvious. It's so obvious. This video is going to do great things for my reputation as a bigot, isn't it? It's just going to be wonderful.
If you're cis and you won't date trans folks, you're a transphobe. Now if that made you mad, maybe it's your prejudices that you need to probe.
This song's actually my ringtone at the moment. It's a great ditty.
I know you think you've got good reasons, maybe you do. Trauma's real, it's hard to heal, I'd never say that that isn't true. But transphobia is transphobia, and you won't get a pass when we're through.
Is this a James Blunt song? This is really catchy. I love it. Goodbye, my penis. Goodbye, my friend. I still like vaginas. Vaginas are the ones for me. Goodbye.
We're human beings, not sex organs, cis lesbians, I'm talking to you.
Bloody lesbians, bloody cis lesbians. You run around with your bloody index finger and your middle finger dexterity thinking you're all tough, and then you pull this shit. Let's get down to the brass tacks of this video. Let's find the clip of this video, if you will. The BBC accused of transphobia over an online article. More than 10,000 people have signed a letter accusing the BBC of transphobia after it published an article about lesbians who felt pressured into having sex with transgender people who self-identify as women. I'd love to know what lesbians in the comment section think about this video, although it might be quite hard to type with wet fingers. That's enough fingering jokes. For now. The article quotes 3 anonymous lesbians who said they faced a backlash for stating that they are attracted only to women who are biologically female. Now, straight off the bat, before we go any further, isn't that okay? Isn't it okay to choose who you're attracted to? Isn't that the whole point of being in love and finding people sexually attractive? They are attracted to you. That is what you like. Several people had contacted her, the author of this piece, about pressures to accept the idea that a penis can be a female sex organ. Well, let's just calm down right there, because it's not. Let's go to the original article. We're being pressured into sex by some trans women. Now, some being a big point there. Not all. Some. Is a lesbian transphobic if she doesn't want to have sex with a trans woman? Some lesbians say they are increasingly being pressured and coerced into accepting trans women as partners, then shunned and even threatened for speaking out. Several have spoken to the BBC, along with trans women who are concerned about the issue too. I mean, I've heard these stories too, and you see it online, people being very upset. Basically, if you don't believe exactly what these toxic people are saying on the internet, then you're a bigot, you're a racist, you're a sexist, you're all this type of stuff. Basically, they're attacking anyone that's not them. I'm sure you can understand this yourself. Imagine being a lesbian, swearing off dicks for life, and then all of a sudden, if you don't find dicks attractive, then you're a piece of shit. That is a strange thing to happen to you sexually, right? This is a quote. I've had someone saying that they'd rather kill me than Hitler, said 24-year-old Jenny. They said they would strangle me with a belt if they were in a room with me and Hitler. That's so bizarrely violent, just because I won't have sex with trans women. That's a tad rude. I'm a little taken back by all of this because sexual attraction does have something to do with genitals. Look at dudes, right? Dudes are either an ass guy or a boob guy, right? And I imagine lesbians are somewhat similar. Lesbians are either ass girls or boob girls. I don't think anywhere in the lesbian handbook does it say you might like asses, boobs, or big giant cocks. Jenny is a lesbian woman. She says that she's only sexually attracted to women who are biologically female and have vaginas. She therefore only has sex and relationships with women who are biologically female. That makes sense, right? Let them just eat the pussies they want. Who gives a fuck? Why do people care so much? Jenny doesn't think that this is a controversial issue, but not everyone agrees. She has been described as transphobic, a genital fetishist, a pervert, and a TERF, meaning a trans exclusive radical feminist. The labels, ladies and gentlemen. People love labels. Fuck me dead. Today, in the modern age, people label shit more than a fucking dollar store. Like they just run around labeling everything. Oh, I'm this, I'm that, I'm one of these. Look at people's bios on Instagram. I'm a she, her, I'm a they, that. Fuck off. No one gives a shit, you self-important. The world honestly carries on like high school. There's the cool kids, there's the jockey people, the hot chicks, the ugly dudes. That is how the adults in the world are now living. The LBGs, the biopics, the fucking TERFs, the cis, the that. It is fucking ridiculous. Some lesbians want to remove the L from LGBTQAIA+. Angela C. Wilde is the co-founder of Get the L Out, a lesbian group, which I think the L actually stands for labia. They want to remove lesbians from the LGBT movement because they're being ignored. Here is a photo of that lesbian group. And I don't want to fuck with any of these ladies. They look scary. The backlash over this article was immense. Well, not so much the article itself, more the headline. But I think the main thing is obviously these people didn't read the article. These are personal opinions that were put together in a piece, which, personal opinions. You're allowed to have an opinion. Much like the trans lesbians are allowed to have the opinion that lesbians should be attracted to them, but also the lesbians should be allowed to have the opinion that they don't want to have cocks in their face. Personal preference is not hate speech or transphobia, and liking someone's genitals is not discrimination. At the end of the day, it should be up to you, and you shouldn't be pressured into it just because you're worried about getting cancelled or something like that. Okay? Me personally, I like 2 vages and 3 dicks. That's my thing, all right? And that's up to me. Ladies and gentlemen, be a good motherfucker. Peace in the Middle East, be dick stinks. Toodaloo, off white, keep it moist. Bye.